I'm Mariam Noman, an educationist with over 16 years of experience in academia. Here we share practical study tips, learning techniques, and teaching strategies that actually work. Let's make learning simple and effective. Let's begin. How does the most powerful empire in history disappear?
Rome ruled for centuries, defining the laws, language, and culture of the Western world. But then the unthinkable happened. It began to fall. For many years, Rome was strong and stable. This period was known as Pax Romana, the Roman peace. At its peak, the empire spanned from the damp forests of Britain to the deserts of Mesopotamia. Trade flourished, roads connected the world, and Roman law provided a foundation for order. But in 180 AD, the last of the five good emperors, Marcus Aurelius, passed away. With his death, strong leadership vanished. Power became a struggle, and the golden age began to rust. The 3rd century brought what historians call the Imperial Crisis, a period of absolute political chaos. Generals began fighting for power. Civil wars became common as the army realized they were the ones who made emperors. In just 50 years, over 20 men claimed the throne. Most were assassinated or killed in battle. Leaders stopped leading and started fighting for their own survival. The central authority of Rome was dying. Bribery and corruption became the only ways to stay in power. The heart of the government was rotting from within. But the decay wasn't just political, it was economic. Constant warfare required massive amounts of gold. To pay the soldiers, emperors increased taxes on a population that was already struggling. When the gold ran out, they reduced the value of the coins themselves, mixing silver with cheap copper. This caused hyperinflation. Prices skyrocketed, the currency became worthless, and trade across the empire ground to a halt. The great trade networks that once fed the cities vanished. People became poorer, and survival became the only priority. While Rome was rotting from the inside, its enemies were watching. They saw the weakness, and they struck. From the east came the Huns, fast, powerful warriors who pushed other tribes toward Roman borders. The Goths and Vandals, fleeing the Huns, sought refuge in Rome, but the Romans treated them with cruelty. In 378 AD, at the Battle of Adrianople, the Goths destroyed a Roman army. The myth of Roman invincibility was shattered. With the army busy fighting civil wars, the borders became porous. The floodgates had opened. But size was also an enemy. Rome had become too large to manage. Communication was too slow for such a vast territory. A message from the capital could take weeks to reach the frontier. By the time help arrived, the battle was already lost. Eventually, Emperor Diocletian realized the truth. No one man could rule it all. He divided the empire in two. Constantine the Great then moved the capital to the east, to Constantinople, leaving the west vulnerable and alone. The east was wealthy and defensible. The west was poor, overstretched, and facing the brunt of the invasions. The end was not a single day, but a series of devastating blows. The heart of the empire was about to be broken. In 410 AD, for the first time in 800 years, the city of Rome itself was sacked by the Visigoths. In 455, the Vandals struck again, looting the city more thoroughly. The psychological blow was absolute. Finally, in 476 AD, a Germanic leader named Odoacer deposed the last Western emperor, Romulus Augustulus. The Western Roman Empire, the titan of the ancient world, had officially ceased to exist. Rome did not fall because of a single event. It fell because of a perfect storm of internal and external failures. Internal weakness, poor leadership, and economic decline created a foundation of sand. When the external pressure of the invasions came, there was nothing left to hold the structure together. History is not just about the past. It teaches us lessons for the future. Systems, however grand, require constant care. The empire is gone, but its footprint is everywhere. Subscribe to Academia 360 for more powerful history lessons.
If you found this helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Academia 360. For more study hacks, learning techniques, and teaching strategies, stay connected. I'll see you in the next video.